Hey guys, Midget here and welcome back to another episode of my Derby Career Mode. This is episode 4. We start this episode off with a cheeky squad report to see how our players are getting on. And I just want to say this episode is a bit shorter than usual and you'll find out in due course. Well, you'll find out now basically, yeah. It's because I'm playing on world class, and when you play on world class you get less highlights. But this is a cool little feature to FIFA 16. It shows that we are the most scoring team in the championship, which is, you know, a nice little addition. Also, it's a nice feature to have. And it's nice knowing that we're the best scoring team in the championship. Our first chance came in the 8th minute as Martin had a shot straight at Jilks. And Ince had the second one. Well, no, Ince played it through to Martin. That was a shot, but it just went wide. And I was like, no, because I wasn't getting many chances. I thought I was not going to, you know, it was going to end in 0-0. And that was probably the best chance that they did have in the first half, as Barton's shot got, you know, wonderfully saved by Marshall, and his free kick. I don't think he takes, oh yes he does. Joey Barton takes his free kick and a routine save for our Scottish goalkeeper. Going into the second half now, Ashley Barnes manages to have a shot, but again, our Scottish keeper produces a routine save. And in the 63rd minute, Thorne passed it to Martin. Martin passed it to Ince, and Ince manages to grab us the first goal of the game, which is very good because he's been doing a lot recently. He's probably been my favourite player in this career mode. Obviously, he's assisted as a Rabona. He's as you'll see later on in the episode, he's a top assist man in the league, and now he's scoring goals, which is all you want from a player of his calibre. Environment could have got us 2, and so could Bennett, but Jokes made a lovely double save. Barnes crossed one in, and Matthew Lowton just hit the side net in there, and we ended up winning this game 1-0, which was a really good game since it's world class, and I'm winning 1-0 versus Burnley. It's really weird, that Bristol City game. I don't know what happened to me, but I'm getting back on track, and right now, Mason Bennett's really close to 65, and as you see on the right hand side, he is a 65 rated player, so I couldn't wait to get to use him. And in this game against Birmingham, we used, for the first time in this series, we used a see-through blue kit and put, what's his name, Bennett up front, sorry. And as you see here, Bennett had the first shot. I really want to use Bennett because he's got tons of potential. And I'm thinking he could be my first team striker since he came through the academy. It would be sort of realistic homegrown talent. But in the 41st minute, again, this game's not ending, well, it's not showing too much class. As you see, there's not been many chances and we're already approaching the half-time mark. And you just say it's a poor game of football. In the 51st minute, they have their only chance of the game. It was relatively dangerous as Clayton Donaldson shot well wide of the goal, and in the 60th minute, Bennett goes on a little run, I guess. But this is a problem I'm having with Bennett. He's good, but then at the end he just runs out of steam and he either gets caught up or he either just loses the ball, and it's not good. But this time Bennett plays in Johnny Russell. Johnny Russell plays in Mason Bennett. He could have got his third goal for Derby ever, but he got denied by the Polishman Kuszczak. Lovely save from him. I fucking hate him. You know, I fucking hate him. What he did against Birmingham when we played them in real life. But hey, you saw Johnny Russell's power drive also gets saved by him, and Bennett again going for the header, but Kuszczak just carries on saving shit, and I was like, no, it's gonna end another 0-0. Well, the last game didn't really end 0-0, but you get the point. It's gonna be a low scoring game. In the 75th minute, they had a chance to score. I put a body on the line, and Steve Cottrell managed to fire just over the bar, which was lucky for us. And as I said previously, we did end up drawing this game, but that's not a bad result. Birmingham are the first team to stop us since I went on professional, and I beat Preston, so that is a really good run of games. Now you can see Bennett's halfway over to 66, so I'm not going to train him much longer. Remember, as soon as he gets 68, I'm not going to train him. But here, this is the point you see. Yeah, Ince is the top assist man in the league with 4 assists, and Gogi scored, the Brentford right midfielder or left midfielder or something, has scored 3 goals in his last 3 games, so I was dreading him. But Mason Bennett, this is what I mean. He gets caught up to after showing some really good strength, and unluckily for us, he didn't score. And Alan Judge passed it out wide to Jota. Jota crosses it in, but it hits Fawn. It comes back to Alan Judge, but he fires wide, which was really lucky for me. Diagoraga and Judge link up and playing that man, Gogia, who scored 3 and 3 but didn't show his clinical nature like he did in his previous 3 games and fired well over the bar. The nerve settled in because the fans at the iPro intimidated him, ha ha ha, because we're best, I don't know what I'm saying. In the 49th minute, Ince stood over a 36-yard free kick, which I thought wasn't going to get trouble with the keeper, but Jason Button had to tip it over, which was nice, and from the resulting corner, I crossed it in, and Mason Bennett won the header, but he didn't trouble the keeper, which I was thoroughly accepted. Mason Bennett's a goddamn midget. I've trained his heading, which, you know, you can see is quite good at heading, but he's not good at heading because he's a midget. But Ibe this time plays in Ibe plays in Ince, and Ince manages to score. So once again, proving he's probably the man of the season so far for us. I love him. I absolutely love playing him in a cam position, not right winger. Although right winger, he does get me all those Rabona assists, you know what I mean? But I think he's too creative, and he's too slow to be a winger. He's too creative to be a winger, so he should play cam, where he's basically an advanced playmaker. And right winger, it should be more like Jordan Ibe, who's just got pace and crossing, you know what I mean? But here, Mason Bennett just had 2 really fine chances, and he cannot score for shit. I really want him to score because I really do like Mason Bennett. I want him to be the cult hero of my series, but he's not scored. I think he scored 2 goals in his whole career at Derby, and I just can't seem to get his third. But hopefully when I get his third, it will be the breakthrough, and he'll just score us, you know, like 100 goals in a season. If he doesn't score us 100 goals in a season, I'm releasing the cunt. Anyway, that was Harley Dean's chance. That was the last chance in the game, and that is a prime example of why Harley Dean should stay at Brentford and not be a goddamn striker. That was woeful, but yeah, once again, we managed to train Bennett, and Bennett is now even close to that 66 mark. So I'm giving him like 2 more months, and he probably, not even 2 months, and he could probably be a 68 rated striker. But yeah, that was basically this episode. If you did enjoy, make sure you go hit the like button below, guys. The episode after next will be Facecam, and yeah, so I just want to get that out of the way. I will be carry on playing World Class. I said this before, but webcam's going to return in episode 6. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you go hit the like button below, share it with all your friends. And this is Midget. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out.